Why can't people accept the reality that men love good-looking women? This has been a thing since the beginning of time. It's never going to change, and you're never going to shame us into not liking good-looking women. You're definitely never going to shame us into liking hideous, ugly women. The people who get mad at this are jealous of women who are better than them. They are lonely losers who sit on Twitter all day. And now we have a tweet that's causing massive meltdowns on the internet. Rather love thin, skinny women versus huge, muscular bodybuilder women. If you have any real-life experience, you shouldn't be surprised by this, but people on Twitter are losers, and we're gonna look at that tweet today. But before we get into it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to push this video out in the YouTube algorithm. And this tweet comes from that idiot Outraged. As much as I don't like this guy because he keeps going after Doom, the Dark Ages, he keeps saying it could be feminist propaganda when there's no evidence for that. As much as I don't like this guy for many reasons, he is pretty spot on with this. His tweet says, "Gamers, my marketing lessons have enjoyed massive popularity over the past 6 months. It's time for me to introduce lessons on beauty standards in art. Here's the first one. Beauty 101. This is beautiful," and it shows Tifa from Final Fantasy VII Remake, and the right side says this is not, and it shows some huge muscle freak with tattoos, some emo artwork, Twitter art, some emo artwork of some weird muscle lady. I'm not sure what people are expecting. Men do not like large, giant, muscular women. That is not normal. That is not common, and women know this. That's why women don't want to be bodybuilders as much as men. And on the flip side, women don't even like huge, gigantic bodybuilders. So even women don't even like gigantic, muscular men. So why would people think that men love giant women? No, we want women to be healthy and attractive. We don't want women to be disgustingly muscular. That's weird. But like I said, people who use Twitter frequently are bottom of the barrel losers with no life, no job, and nothing going on for themselves. That's why they use Twitter so often, and that's why they're so disconnected from the real world. Because they have no real world experience, because they're a bunch of losers that do nothing with themselves and they live off the government. And when you tweet 40, 50 times a day, you are a worthless member of society. That's why you're getting mad at this tweet, even though it says nothing but the truth. And because it's about women, a bunch of women gotta get mad, and a bunch of male feminists gotta get mad as well. Like this idiot right here in this replies. He says, "Do strong women scare you?" And George Torch actually replied by saying, "They don't. I just don't like abominations or whatever feminists consider beautiful. And I think having tattoos is a disgusting abomination. I don't see the appeal of drawing on yourself like you're a fucking child. You're older than that. Act older than that. I don't know why you want to destroy your natural beauty by having a bunch of drawings and letters. It's just weird." And nobody's afraid of a strong woman because there's no such thing as a strong woman. Women are weak and emotional. That is it. The strongest bodybuilder woman can easily be beat by a healthy, average weight male because that's called biology. So there's no such thing as a strong woman. Men who use the term strong women are fucking loser simps who are desperate to get laid. They are male feminist cucks. Men are the ones that are strong and women are the ones that are weak. But whenever somebody points this out, a woman in the replies gotta get mad, like this stupid bitch here. She says, "The way your no-life, sorry-ass decided to sit here and take someone else's art and say it's not beautiful is such bullshit misogynistic behavior. Art doesn't have beauty standards. It never did and it never will. It's not the 21st century anymore. Grow the fuck up and get some balls." I don't know why you're so triggered by this artwork, and he never said the artwork was his. He never said he drew it himself. He just found it on Twitter, I would assume, because there are a lot of artists on Twitter. So I don't know why you're saying that. But it's not misogynist to not find someone attractive. People have different preferences, and most men don't want huge muscular women. That is just perfectly normal. And there are beauty standards when it comes to people. There are societal beauty standards. There are natural human instinct beauty standards. Maybe not so much for art, but when it comes to humanity, people who are ugly and obese are treated like shit. They're treated less than the other people in society. That is a fact. So there are beauty standards when it comes to people and how people are portraying themselves. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're just another dumb woman that wants to claim misogyny because someone doesn't like some ugly artwork. But apparently that artwork is not just some made up character. It's based on someone real and someone that works in the WWE. And that's what this reply is saying here. "Bad take, bro. Both are beauty. Because one is Tifa from Final Fantasy VII, while the other is at Rhea Ripley _WWE as drawn by Eurocrab. At least try to use the game character from actual games corruption by Sweet Baby Inc. and the likes that supposedly made for non-existing modern gamers." I clicked on the profile of the name of the WWE wrestler, and this artwork is based off this real person. And I agree with the original poster. Come on now, I'd rather have Tifa from Final Fantasy VII. I don't like nose rings. I don't like makeup, too much makeup or any makeup whatsoever. I don't like the goth and emo aesthetic, those people are weird. People who are goth and emo like they beat their meat to dead bodies and skeletons and shit. You have to be mentally ill and depressed and weird to be a goth emo person. And tattoos are fucking disgusting, like I said before. Why are you destroying your natural beauty by drawing on yourself like a fucking 2-year-old? And when people have tattoos, they have it because it's trauma. You ever seen someone go through a bunch of problems, you don't see them for a while, then they come back and they have a bunch of tattoos. Why? Because tattoos are for people with trauma. Having tattoos is just a weird automatic red flag. I'd rather smash Tifa from Final Fantasy VII, who looks good, has a nice chest, thin and pretty, versus a nasty muscle woman with tattoos and nose rings and weird makeup and emo aesthetics. And I'm pretty sure most men will agree with me on that. But of course, since this is based off a real life person, the fans and stans of that person have to come and get mad. Like this fucking idiot here. He says, or she says, who knows, I don't fucking care. Fuck you. Let people have preferences. Oh my god, just because you like a body type less doesn't mean it's ugly. Rhea Ripley isn't an abomination. Fuck you, I love strong women. Okay, that sounds like a woman wrote that. A complete emotional meltdown. Women can't handle their emotions. They're always spazzing out and jumping around and causing chaos. And yes, it is true that different people have different preferences, but there are some things that are universally known as ugly. Obesity is one of them. Muscular, ugly, weird looking women or weird looking people in general are seen as universally ugly. Some people are just ugly, that's it. Welcome to the real world, bitch. Most guys do not like muscle freaks. I'm not saying a woman can have some muscle, but if you're like a weird bodybuilder and then you add on all the tattoos and the emo stuff, I'm just like, okay, I'm checked out. And again, like I said, there's no such thing as a strong woman. So I don't know what you mean by I love strong women. There's no such thing. And you get the idea. People still are confused on the fact that men love good looking women, especially in video games. There's so much pushback when a developer has attractive women. It is usually Eastern developers. It's never women in the West, because Western game characters look hideous as fuck. Have you seen the video game characters in the West? I can show plenty on the screen. We're not getting good looking women in this side of the earth when it comes to entertainment and video games. But all the Eastern games like Final Fantasy VII have good looking women. The West is falling when it comes to games because they don't know what their audience wants because they are stupid and out of touch, and some of these developers hate the audience. But what does the Eastern developers do? They give gamers what we want. And what do we want? Good looking women in games. Fun gameplay and great art styles. And that's why people are melting down at this tweet. You're never gonna shame us men for liking what we want. You can go fuck yourself. You can stay mad. The games that have good looking women will sell more copies because there is a demand for those type of characters because they are so rare nowadays. You can get mad all you want. You're never gonna change what gamers want. So I don't have much else to say. I don't want to keep repeating myself. So all the losers getting mad at this tweet, go fuck yourself.